All right, kicking things off with an incredible discovery in the UK. For the first time ever, a brand new species of ladybird, the Little Arboreal Ladybird, has been officially recorded on British soil, thanks to the recent scorching summer weather. These fascinating little critters, usually chilling in France and continental Europe, have apparently decided to take a vacation across the English Channel and set up shop in places like Southampton and the New Forest. Professor Russell Wynn from Wild New Forest is here to tell us all about how these newcomers are officially being recognized and what it means for British biodiversity. Next up, we're diving into the wild world of tech, and this one's a biggie. Get ready because we've got some explosive news coming out of the login and sign-up sphere that's set to change how we interact online. We're talking about a massive shift that could redefine user access and digital identity. We'll break down exactly what this means and why everyone's talking about it. You're going to want to hear this. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading back to nature for our third incredible story. Prepare to be amazed as we revisit the story of the rare ladybird recorded for the first time in the UK. Professor Russell Wynn of Wild New Forest is back to give us the inside scoop on these fascinating little arboreal ladybirds, their journey from continental Europe, and how the warming climate is leading to such exciting new arrivals. It's a story of nature adapting and surprising us in the most delightful ways. And finally, we've got a heads up that might impact your plans. A significant parking lot closure is set to begin near Lady Bird Lake, and we've got the details on when it starts and what you need to know. We'll tell you everything you need to know to navigate this change. So, are you ready for more? Smash that like button, subscribe to BuzzCast for all the latest, and ring that notification bell to stay in the loop. Let's go. Nature's new neighbors arrive. Get ready for a tiny, but monumental, ecological event. A brand new species of ladybird, the Little Arboreal Ladybird, has been officially recorded in the UK for the very first time, a direct consequence of the unusually hot weather experienced this past summer. These charming insects, typically found basking in the sunshine of France and mainland Europe, have made an extraordinary journey across the English Channel, establishing themselves in areas like Southampton and the picturesque New Forest. Professor Russell Wynn, director of Wild New Forest, confirmed that these new residents will now be recognized by the UK species inventory, marking a significant addition to Britain's insect population. Professor Wynn highlighted that while the heatwave presented challenges for some wildlife, it proved to be a boon for many insect species, including these ladybirds, which are part of a larger trend of winged insects colonizing southern England due to rising temperatures. He noted the crucial role of the New Forest's diverse and well-maintained habitats in attracting and supporting species on the move, thanks to ongoing conservation efforts like those funded by the Species Survival Fund. The discovery underscores a dynamic period for biodiversity, with climate change prompting species to shift their ranges northward, making conservation efforts vital for supporting those that will thrive in future climates. He encourages everyone to explore the New Forest and appreciate the estimated 20,000 species of plants, animals, and fungi, emphasizing that these newly arrived species are key to maintaining biodiversity for centuries to come. But is this the only surprising natural development? We're about to uncover a story that's shaking up the digital world. Digital doors slamming shut. Get ready for a seismic shift in the online world that could redefine how you access everything. We're talking about major developments in the realm of login and sign-up procedures that are sending shockwaves through the tech industry. This isn't just a minor tweak. It's a fundamental change that could impact user authentication, data security, and your overall digital identity. Experts are buzzing about the implications, with many predicting a significant overhaul in how platforms manage user access. This move could streamline processes for some, while raising new questions about privacy and control for others. The industry is watching closely to see how this unfolds and what it means for the future of online interaction. Stay tuned as we break down the nitty-gritty of this massive digital transformation. From digital doors to delicate wings, we're heading back to the natural world for another incredible story. Tiny conquerors of the English Channel. Prepare to be charmed all over again by the incredible journey of the Little Arboreal Ladybird. This fascinating species, a newcomer to the UK, has officially been documented thanks to the recent warm spell. Professor Russell Wynn from Wild New Forest shares the exciting details of how these ladybirds, usually residents of France and continental Europe, have successfully crossed the English Channel to establish a presence in areas like Southampton and the New Forest. Professor Wynn explains that this influx is a clear indicator of how warming temperatures are influencing insect migration patterns, with many species moving northward to find suitable habitats. He emphasizes the importance of the New Forest's rich and diverse ecosystems, along with dedicated habitat restoration work, in providing a welcoming environment for these colonizing species. This discovery highlights a positive adaptation within biodiversity, showcasing how nature is responding to climate change. Professor Wynn encourages us all to embrace these new arrivals, recognizing their potential role in maintaining Britain's wildlife for future generations. It's a beautiful reminder of nature's resilience and adaptability. And speaking of changes, our next story involves a disruption that might affect your weekend plans. Lady Lake's parking pains begin. Attention, Austin residents and visitors. A significant change is coming your way that will affect access to a popular local spot. Starting this Monday, a key parking lot near the beloved Ladybird Lake will be closing its doors, impacting those who frequent the area for recreation and relaxation. While the exact reasons for the closure are still unfolding, the timing means you'll need to adjust your plans if you were intending to park there. This closure could lead to increased traffic in surrounding areas and might require alternative transportation or parking solutions for many. We'll keep you updated on the duration and any further developments regarding this parking lot. Make sure you're prepared for this upcoming change. That's all the news for now, but don't go anywhere yet. And that's a wrap on today's BuzzCast. We saw a new ladybird species land in the UK, massive changes are brewing in online logins, we revisited the amazing journey of those little arboreal ladybirds, and a parking lot near Ladybird Lake is closing. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to BuzzCast so you don't miss a single update, and ring that notification bell. We also want to hear from you in the comments below. What did you think of today's stories? And make sure to follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.